Good morning, it is Wednesday and I've woken up so late. So I set my alarm for 7 and I snoozed it and got up at 8, which has been happening more frequently recently because I'm staying up late editing. So I need to get into the groove. I need to catch my sleep back up because I went to bed like at maybe half midnight, which if you know me is so unlike me. My usual schedule is like waking up between 6 and 7 and going to bed between like, I don't know, like 9 and 10. That's like my usual ideal situation. I'm just gonna go to the gym this morning quickly and start my day fresh and not dwell on getting up late because it's just one of those things. Sleep is so important as well. Anyway, let me just do what I need to do and then chat to you. This is the Miele Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil, and I'm just gonna do a hair mask today because my hair isn't greasy, but I said this the other day that whenever I like blow dry my hair straight, it just feels greasy quicker. I mean, it doesn't look greasy, but it just has no volume. I think that's the main thing. It's like, it doesn't look greasy, but the volume disappears. So I just use the pipette and put it through my hair. I do like 2 pumps worth. You don't want to do too much. I think I at the start was doing way too much oil, and then someone commented like, you're not supposed to use that much because it can have the opposite effect, and then I just massage it in. Yeah, I need to get back into my routine of going to bed earlier, waking up earlier, because to be honest with you, I'd probably rather edit my vlog in the morning and do work in the morning than staying up late doing it, because I really value my rest time in the evening, and it's so important. I like have so much downtime in the evenings, and it makes such a difference. It's such a vital part of my self-care that after dinner I like come up to bed, I do my skincare, I get into bed, I go on my iPad, I go on Pinterest, I will like watch Gilmore Girls or watch a reality TV show. Maybe I'll read, I'll have my cup of tea. I've got this new LED light mask that I'll use. It just is my pamper time. I've always wanted one of these because it's so cool. Look at this. It's from Current Body. They sent it to me and it is amazing, because when I used to get hydrofacials, I actually haven't had one in a while, but they use a red light therapy after your facial. So it's pretty cool to be able to have one at home because it's very effective for just making your skin beautiful. And I think part of the importance of it is the frequency, and obviously it's expensive to get facials, so doing it at home, it's pretty cool. So now my hair is looking greasy. Where's the parting? So the plan today is go to the gym, and what time is it? I'm worried about the time because I have a meeting I have to be back for, so I don't think I'll like make it a long gym session. And then I've got a meeting with my website developers because I've been talking about this for a long time, because we were doing it ourselves, like we were sorting it out, then we got a website developer. They've been working on it, but they both got COVID for a couple of weeks, so there was a delay for a couple of weeks. But I think we're having the meeting today to go through the final kind of bits, because we've been sending them kind of like a list of things that need to be adjusted and changed. And today I think we're basically doing the run through, which is very exciting because I really want the website to go live. So hopefully after that meeting we'll be at a stage where we can start thinking about when we can launch. And there's just a few more like blog posts to edit and stuff, but I think it's just better just to get it going, and then we can work on it once it's up and you can all see the new look and use it. Hopefully it'll be so much more functional. The search function on my old website was the main motivation for doing something about it, because it just wouldn't search as well as I wanted it to. Sometimes things wouldn't come up when you're searching, so it's just more functionality. The blog posts will be more full of information. It looks beautiful as well, and just hopefully it's going to be a kind of hub for all of you to go to find anything when it comes to mainly recipes, but also any lifestyle things. So if you aren't signed up to my newsletter, I'll link it down below so that you can receive an email when the website goes live, and also like when new blog posts go up. I also need to tidy this dressing room up because yesterday we did the shoot and I just came upstairs and got dressed and just exploded everywhere, so there's just clothes on the floor. Thank you for all your comments recently on Vlogmas. I think that's the thing that I love most about Vlogmas. It's kind of when I did the 30 days of vegan, is that when you're posting so regularly, it's really lovely to engage with you in real time. Because when I did the 30 days of vegan, to have everyone message me or comment every single day, oh, I love this one, I'm excited for tomorrow, or I really like this, or could I see that? It's just makes me feel like very close to all of you, and I really love chatting with you because I've built up a kind of family online who have similar interests as me. So it's like this kind of parasocial relationship where you don't know me but you do know me, and I don't know you but I do know you. It's kind of nice. I kind of like that. I know lots of people criticise that about the internet, but I kind of think it can be wonderful, and it's really lovely hearing your comments, and you're all so kind and you're loving Vlogmas, and I love it. It's so much more fun, and I just wish I had the energy to just continually daily vlog, but I do not. But it is I understand why people do it as a full-time thing, or they do it regularly, because it's very fun. Or at least I find it very fun. Anyway, I need to stop talking. I do not have the time to sit and talk. I've got to go. If you want your house to smell like Christmas, then make your own decorations, because coming into this room this morning, gosh, it smells so Christmassy because I've got the dried wreaths, and then we've also got I think it's this, to be honest with you. And then I bought a few mini Christmas trees from the garden centre. Oh, it's like the best real scent. You don't need to buy a candle, you can just get some foliage. I'm cutting it a bit late because it's 9 o'clock, or it's 9:15, and I haven't had breakfast. So I don't feel that hungry though, so it's okay. I'm so glad I've made the decision to go back to the gym. I don't know if I mentioned it. Did I mention it in the other video? But I basically, in the summer, cancelled my gym membership, or finished it, because I wanted to try and exercise at home, because we've got our Peloton, and I thought I could do Pilates, I could do yoga, that kind of thing. And then it just never happened, and I've realised I'm not the sort of person who can work out at home and motivate myself. And I always have this dream or this fantasy that I am that kind of person who can just wake up and do yoga or Pilates in my own home. But any time in my life that I've attempted to do that, I never do it. And I think that I've realised I'm just not the sort of person who can get motivation like just from saying I'm going to do something. There has to be like a consequence. Let me know, you the sort of person who is more motivated from going to like a workout class or going to the gym, or you're more motivated for doing it at home because it takes less time? Because that's what I thought. I thought, well, it's only going to take 40 minutes total to do it at home, or half an hour. Whereas if you go to the gym, it takes like an hour and a half because of the driving. Yeah, let me know which kind of person you are, but I'm loving it so far. I mean, this is only my second visit back to the gym since the summer. I was going to like yoga classes and doing a few things at home, but just nothing consistent, mainly just walking, Roxy. And yeah, I'm loving it. It reminds me, it's very motivating. When you go to the gym, the rest of the day feels like you're sorted because you've done that one thing for the day. So you're like, well, I went to the gym, so I can definitely keep going. So I will actually go now, because I did say to you, I need to stop talking, I need to go. And then I just carried on talking. Heated seat, heated steering wheel, and heating on. Workout is done. That was a upper body workout. I'm using the Copilot app. I worked with them, was it in the summertime? I think so. And I still use their app, and I love it. I love that it is so in detail. Like, for example, it will like tell you at the end the duration of your workout, how much volume you've done, which muscles you've used, and then it gives you like points, kind of like Duolingo. Like, you get points and you get streaks, which is, I find, motivating. So it gives you like an intensity bonus, activity completed, and then when you reach the next level, it it tells you you've reached the next level. You can also chat with your coach. And oh, I have a message from Jill. I haven't seen Jill in a while.
Hi Maddie, how are you? It has been a while, but I'm so happy to see that you jumped right back into your workout, and I really hope that things are feeling good for you. I would love a quick recap if you can take some time today or tomorrow to just send me a brief just like general life recap, like how are you, how's life been, what have you been up to, how are you feeling, and then let me know like what your current goals are, fitness related or not, and then what you see yourself wanting with a program moving forward.
That's so nice to hear from her. Like I said, I did work with him on a video in the summer. However, this is not sponsored, and I have no obligation to say this, but if I do a sponsorship, it's always something that I love and use, and I used this for so long and it really helped me in the gym, and I just enjoyed it so much. So it's really lovely if you take a break from the gym for whatever reason, if you're busy or if you just get out of it, it's really lovely to just go back on here and have a message from her, and to just, I guess I can message her back later and say what my goals are, and maybe she can put a new workout together for me, which will be very motivating, I think. But how lovely. And yeah, you've basically got like a screen which shows your days and your streak, what your workouts coming up are. So I'll have I think a lower body workout at the end of this week. So I've done it the wrong way around. I did a full body workout at the beginning. But yeah, very exciting. I'm going to go home now because it's getting late and I've got a meeting. Ooh, mushrooms, are they going off? I'm not sure I have time to fry mushrooms. I've got bigger fish to fry. Wait, do I? I'm going to fry some mushrooms.
I'll never say.
Very bougie thing to eat for breakfast.
It certainly is.
Do you want mushrooms on your toast?
Yuck! No, thank you. Oh, recipe, please.
Do you want me to put... Next step. I'm frying some mushrooms. Whoa. Just frying up some mushrooms for breakfast. Those ones that we got the other day at the greengrocers with some salt and pepper and garlic. Might add a splash of soy sauce, and then I'm going to have it with Alex's bread and some avocado. And I've also got myself, not a Huel actually, I'm using the Form Nutrition. You've got a Huel.
Not yet.
Alex tends to have one every day. I don't like the green avocados as much, and they're always a bit hard. I mean, even though they feel soft on the outside, I've never really had an avocado fall apart like that before.
Yeah, that's what I did yesterday, it was annoying.
There it is, look at those mushrooms. Utterly delicious, and Alex is just having avocado. Meeting is adjourned. Oh, we've got so much work to do with the website. I keep on talking about it, but we have to populate it and like basically fix lots of things. If you've ever done a website, there's like lots of things we have to do for the blog post, so I'm not putting any pressure on when it will go live, but when it does, I'll let you know. Probably won't be till the new year. Got a few hours now before we're gonna go for a walk this afternoon with my niece and brother-in-law and go to the beach. I think we'll go to Madeleine, which will be nice. I'll show you St Michael's Mount if you haven't seen it before. It's beautiful. And I'm gonna wrap up because it's cold today, but I'm gonna have some lunch and look at my to-do list because I haven't done that yet today. I need to add some things just to make sure. I've got some emails to reply to. Just to make sure I've got everything in hand. Gosh, it is such a busy time of year. It's always the case that things end up rounding up at the same time. So like the website, my book, Vlogmas, New Year, my birthday, it's just like a whole lot of things. I find it quite exciting though, but it always seems to happen all at the same time. Right, let's go inside and have leftovers for lunch. I'm having the leftover pasta probably. So here's my yummy colourful lunch of leftover pasta. Yes. All wrapped up in my big bundled scarf and my cosy hat. This I got in a charity shop last year. This is from Colourful Standard, And then this coat I have had for years, it's from Hobbs. I really wanted a big puffer jacket, and they were one of the few ones I could find that didn't have duck feather in them. I don't know if they still sell it, but it's a good one to look for if you're after a big puffer jacket. Finisterre though do great puffer jackets. I just don't know if they do a long one. This one goes all the way down to your knees, so it's very warm. Because it's freezing today and it's very windy. We're going to Madeleine, like I said. I've got my new boots on. These are from Animal, and they've come out with a vegan pair of like walking boots. Cozy, thick boots. They're so thick and comfortable. I'll show you them maybe on the beach. But I absolutely love them, and they kindly sent them to me. Since they've sent them to me, I've worn them so many times. They're so great for dog walking, and they've got a really cushiony base. And again, that's the kind of thing that they're often not vegan. They've got leather or they've got different materials. So I'll link them if you're after a pair, because they were so kind to send it to me. And 15-year-old me would be screaming. I remember when I got the email, I was like, oh my gosh, 15-year-old me was obsessed with Animal. Like all of us were obsessed with like all the surf brands like Animal, and yeah, it's pretty cool that I got PR from them.
Rip curl.
I used to wear like the Animal, well, Animal was my favourite, and I used to wear their belt, and I had an Animal backpack as well. And I also had a t-shirt with like a VW van on it.
Did you have a chain?
No. I used to wear the beaded bangles and stuff though. But yeah, that was the fashion when I was maybe like 13, and when I used to surf, guys. I used to actually surf. We've just got here. The waves are huge. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. And the car is moving from the wind. So this is going to be interesting. At least I've got my hat on.
You ready?
Glass of white wine. What size would you like? That is unbelievable. Look at her tail.
Oh my god, Roxy.
One of the ones that shows him. Yeah.
Long Guinness.
Is that not on the camera, is it?
This weather is bad. We're heading home now. We just had a nice drink at the Crown in Gold Sydney. And Alex, did you enjoy your drink?
Yeah, it was great. Did you enjoy my drink?
So I didn't enjoy your drink because you poured half of it all over me.
You were getting on my nerves. So.
He was turning around to, were you turning around to like look at B or something? Or stop her from running off? Yeah. He knocked it with his hand, and the beer, like half a pint of beer, went all over both my legs, my jumper, my bum, my seat, my hat, my coat.
My neck.
Like, it could not have gone further. And I now definitely need a bath because I stink of beer.
Sorry.
I'll show you the lights on the way home because Gold Sydney and Relubus have such great Christmas lights, and it's just the time that you can see them. back home and I feel like I've caught a chill. It's so cold, and especially because I had something spilt on me. I feel really, really cold, but I'm also so hungry. So I'm gonna make dinner. I'm making my coconut beetroot risotto from my cookbook, and I'm just gonna whip it together really quickly. It's very easy. It's easier if you buy cooked beetroot. I've bought cooked beetroot, so I can just whip it together really, really fast, and hopefully I'll warm up as I'm cooking. And then I'm gonna have a bath. I'm gonna have a lovely, lovely bath. But this is so beautiful. Such a nice recipe because it's so colourful. It's a lovely one to serve if you're having people round, because I feel like it looks quite fun, especially if you know people love beetroot, because it's a little bit of a hit and miss one. I don't love beetroot. Actually, out of all the vegetables, it's probably my least favourite in terms of I avoid it. I don't eat it that often, but I know it's so good for you. And I'm one of those people that if I don't like something, I kind of try to force myself to eat it because I know it's in my head. So I used to hate carrots, and I literally just had a carrot with some hummus just now, and I find it so delicious. Whereas like even just a couple years ago, I would never have had that because I didn't love carrots. I would have eaten them, but yeah, I think that it's important to push your taste buds outside their comfort zone and try new things, because you can like change how your brain works. Because it's kind of like the only vegetable that I'm a bit like, but I do believe it's potentially partly because of how it's cooked, because sometimes it can be a little bit too earthy. There's not enough other flavours happening. This recipe though, it's so good because the coconut milk really offsets the earthiness of the beetroots, and it's also got orange and parsley and balsamic, and it's just very delicious. And risotto in general is just so cozy and comforting. So we're gonna cook this, and I'm too cold to talk you through it, so I'm gonna put you on a time lapse and get cooking on the Arga so I can heat up. Dinner is ready. It is interesting making this with cooked beetroot that's in like a brine, because it is more of a pink colour, whereas when you make it with the fresh beetroot and you cook it yourself, it goes a really intense purpley pink, and they both look beautiful, but I just thought that was interesting. So let's give this a taste test. It smells delicious. It's really nice, the coconut milk and the orange, just for something a bit different. I just love risotto. That is absolutely delightful.
Is there enough leftovers?
There's a lot of leftovers, yes. Well, I think that's the end of today's vlog. Oh, he just kicked me in the knee. Does anyone else, when you like knee someone, that's what people did in primary school.
You stand like that a lot, you're like...
Yeah, my yoga teacher told me I'm hypermobile, because when I was doing my poses, she was like, you lock your knees out. So I have to, she was like, it's something to be aware of as you get older, because I'm tall as well. She's like, you're putting a lot of pressure on your knees. So if I'm stood, I like lock my knees out, and I need to stand as if I'm like pushing them forwards. Like if I'm to stand like this, I think probably if you're looking, they look like my legs are straight, but it feels weird. I think my sister's the same, because she like sits all funny, and like I can like bend. Which one is it? This one?
Yeah.
Look how far my arm like goes.
You never used to think that was weird. Like from this angle, it's just...
Which angle? It doesn't look that weird on camera.
Wait, maybe it's all like... Oh, I don't know. You used to do it when you...
Yeah, look, it like goes backwards. Yeah. But yeah, as I get older, I think it's something I need to be aware of a bit more. Not got the best posture either, from being a tall woman who felt like she needed to bend over. I feel like this is a really fun one to give like serve at a dinner party?
Yeah. So I remember going for a Christmas meal like a year or two ago, and like the only vegetarian or vegan thing on the menu was risotto. And it was just a plain old boring risotto. But this would be quite, festive.
Very festive.
Yeah.
So we're going to eat this and sign off. And make sure you hit the subscribe button. What is the emoji for today?
Beetroot.
Is there a beetroot emoji? I don't think there is. Let's see.
Not. What'd you get? Rice.
Look, I'm really intrigued. I don't think there's a beetroot emoji. That would be very random.
Type in beetroot.
No.
Oh, it comes up on Apple.
I think
rice or waves.
Yeah, waves, because we went to the beach. It was very, very heavy waves. Hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in tomorrow's Vlogmas. I said that was the end of the vlog, but I thought I'd show you the lovely bath setup. Alex has run me a bath. We've got the Lush Snow Fairy bath bomb. This massive one, which, let me turn the light on. I was trying to get the vibe, but you can't see a thing. This is how much is left. I shared this with you quite recently. This was 1 kilogram of bubble bath, and I've used so much of it. And we have the Snow Fairy candle as well, and it smells incredible. Having this and this pink bath, it's becoming nostalgic for me now. I feel like I'm just gonna always have to have Snow Fairy bubble bath because it's just gonna remind me of it. But yes, time to get in and pamper.